Please read the disclaimer. We got good CPI numbers and the crypto market is waking up. But is Trump about to cancel everything? Hello, beautiful people. Shalom, money makers. Let's get straight into it. Currently, XRP is sitting at $2.10, up 2.59% on the day. Bitcoin is up similar amount, 2.5%. Ethereum up 3.28%. Solana up 2.92%. The total crypto market up 2.5%. We're having some that are moving a little bit more than others, like you can see here, but lots of green here right now. This is coming off of the inflation numbers. December CPI inflation numbers come at 2.7, in line with expectations of 2.7. Core CPI inflation comes at 2.6, below the expectations of 2.7. Both headline and core CPI inflation were flat in December. Rate cuts are set to be paused in January Fed meeting. We look at the probability. You can see there's no shift from yesterday. Yesterday, we had 96.6% that the Fed wasn't going to reduce, and today also 96.6% that the Fed is not going to reduce interest rates. So right now, we're in a situation where it seems like that next month, or it's in a few weeks, right? 2 weeks, so January 28th, that the Fed is going to keep interest rates the way that he has had it until now, right? And it's an interesting situation after we got the news yesterday about the Powell investigation, the Department of Justice investigation into Powell for the renovations of the Fed buildings there. And now we have President Trump coming out and saying that the Fed Chair Powell to cut interest rates after this morning's CPI inflation data just out. Great low inflation numbers for the United States of America. That means that Jerome, too late Powell, should cut interest rates meaningfully. If he doesn't, he will just continue to be too late, also out. Great growth numbers. Thank you, Mr. Tariff, President Donald Trump. The numbers were amazing. That was my bad Donald impression. And so it's very interesting. And of course, they asked him, what does he think? He says he doesn't do a very good job about Powell there. But as you can see, once the numbers came out here in the morning, we saw XRP, and you can see the volume spiked on the news. We saw XRP actually go up here initially about 0.75%, but then pull back basically to the same level, right into the stock market starting to trade there at 4. And then we saw about a 1.78 run up, but now we're seeing kind of pullback, run up, pullback, run up. And that's what we're seeing right now. Similar action for Bitcoin as well. But it seems like there's some movement that is happening. There are rumors out there that Trump is going to give a speech on the economic situation at 2 p.m. Eastern time, which is about 15 minutes from now. So we'll see what he says, and if it's critical or groundbreaking, I'll make another video, part 2. Right? So make sure to be subscribed to the channel. It's that way, if there's breaking news or anything like that, you don't miss out. Make sure that you ring the bell. You press all notifications so you get a notification to your phone or to your laptop or tablet or wherever you're watching, and then that way you don't miss out. And you can be first in the comment section as well. And also, we have our free and open Telegram group. If you are interested in that, check that out. Also, I want to remind you guys about our partner, BTCC. You get 10% deposit bonus on your first time deposit if you sign up using my link. This is just another way to support the channel. If you're already using leverage and you're already trading on a different exchange, check out BTCC. Maybe you like it, maybe you don't. It's available for customers all around the world. So no KYC. Check it out. See if it's interested for you. And if you do decide to use my link, again, I will get a commission. So thank you for that. And please, please, please trade responsibly. You can get the link through my website. The link is in the description down below, and you scroll down here to BTCC. Okay. So if we continue on the news, President Trump canceled all meetings with Iranian officials and encourages protesters to take over your institutions. So we have two Grammys that could, put a wrench in this nice movement that we're seeing here today. The first is, of course, if this whatever he's going to talk about the economy that's happening in 15 minutes, maybe it's a big nothing burger. You'll probably know what he said by the time this video comes out. Actually, it's bedtime right now, so it's a bad time for me right now. But I wanted to get this video out to you before he speaks. And the Iranian situation, we'll see what happens there. This is creating fear that we could have the US do something in Iran, and that creates geopolitical turmoil and fear of maybe it escalating and all that. It's also on the table, so that could happen. And we're less than 24 hours from now. The US Supreme Court ruling on President Trump's tariff is expected. There is currently a 27% chance that the Supreme Court rules Trump's tariffs legal. So it's actually a 73% chance that they are not legal. Trump says an illegal ruling would be a complete mess. It isn't the end all be all if they do decide that it is illegal. There are a few avenues that Trump can take in order to continue the tariffs going. It just the rule that he used in order to impose the tariffs could be problematic or illegal. We'll see what the Supreme Court decides. And then he would have to find a different way to implement the tariffs, not using that stipulation that he did use in order to put the tariffs into play. Okay. And again, that's another thing that is last week going to Friday that created a little bit uncertainty in the markets. And today going into tomorrow, that could create some uncertainty. So yes, the markets are doing okay right now. Like XRP is recovering a little bit, even on the 1 hour chart. We did get a crossover here on the 1348 EMA. So this is a bullish momentum on the 1 hour chart. On the 4 hour chart, we are a little bit away. Interestingly, we are very close on the daily to get a crossover back up for Bitcoin and Ethereum and Solana, right? So all of them are very, very close to a crossover. XRP already had that crossover, but then with that pullback, it kind of got all out of whack, right? But we'll see what's going to happen in the next 24 to 48 hours. The situation can flip very, very fast. I always have the monkey on my shoulder. I'm always ready for all types of scenarios. I might have a plan, okay, right now in the next 24 hours, I'm doing this. In the next week or so, I'm doing that. And the next year, I'm doing 1, 2, 3. And for the next 5 years, I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? For every single time frame, I have a different type of plan because different types of things can happen in the short term and the medium term, right? You don't know where's it going to go and how is it going to play out. So you have to be very careful. You have to have a plan in place, okay? Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.